there's two main components to design. Typically, especially if you're hiring, you'll see there's like UX design, which stands for user experience, and UI design, which is user interface. So UX design is usually at the core, it is what journey is your user going through when they're using your product. It's just the experience itself that they're having. So what is user interface design? And I would say that that's more tangibly what you see. It's, for example, like in a mobile app, some user interface design would be like the navigation itself. And one of the pieces that's actually pretty important with how things look in user interface is what's referred to as the visual hierarchy. And if you were to look at your screen, basically, like for example, in the Zoom call that we're looking at right now, if you look at the bar at the bottom, there's two main things that are sticking out to me. It is the shared screen, which is like a giant green text with a button. And then there's a leave button, which is red. And part of what makes user interface design, the design portion, is that we visually tell users exactly what they should and shouldn't be doing and surface what the most important actions are first. So as you can tell, share screen is green, usually means green is good. And that's something that Zoom recognized as something that users do more often and is more important than, for example, like the chat or the record feature. And that's them like putting it higher in the visual hierarchy, so it's more noticeable to you first. And it's pretty much equal importance with leave because that's something else users want to do sometimes. But it's red in the sense that it's a dangerous action for somebody to take. So I would say like that's a good like microcosm of how a user interface would start to be developed. I would say that UX also bleeds into UI majority of the time too, because the actual interface components that they're using is part of the experience. And it's an extension of that experience itself.